Hi guys, my name is Annie. I hope you all have a great day so far. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here and do enjoy what I sewing, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to see new video every third day. In video today, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to sew a baby girl pyjama set. I made this sleepwear set for my niece on her birthday. I just wanna surprise her by me making the color that she loves. It's pink. And she's so excited and fall in love with my pyjama set for her. She's so shy in front of the camera like me, but she actually loves it. I filmed all of the process that I made this set. Hope you like it and let's make it for your children. Okay, let's get started. I picked up this kind of cotton fabric. It's called muslin in pink and cream color. A cream fabric with pearly pattern on it will be the shirt, and a pink fabric will be the pants. For the button, I already made the button here. The measurement number on it, you can pause video and see clearly. Here's the half of front. In front panel, it's got a 3 pocket. For the back side, I just traced to another paper from front and up 1.5 cm at the shoulder, and not include the button like the front. For the sleeve, I will divide it into 2 parts, and the pockets are also that. From the neckline at front and back of panel, I make a half of collar. For the pant pattern, it's easier than the shirt. I also divide the bottom of each glass of pant. Okay, let's cut our fabric. For the shirt, beside 2 panels up front, I will cut more to facing corresponding to the main front. For all of the top of pockets, bottom of the sleeves and bottom of pants, I will fold fabric in half and cut off. Now, I'm starting to work with the shirt. I prepare a couple of panels that I use to make the pants with 2 cm width to make in the piping. Fold it in half and press it. Then, I'm gonna put the piping between the sleeve panels and also the pocket panels and stitching them together by sewing machine, then overlocking by my serger. It's just like this. And now I'm gonna stitch in on the top right beside the piping. After overlocking the edges of both sides of the sleeve, I'm going to connect them together by sewing machine. Next, I'm gonna pin these pockets onto the front and stitching them together. For the facing, I'm going to overlock one side. Now, I just pin each of it into each of the front and stitching them together by sewing machine. But I need to insert the piping between them first. Okay, let's sew them together. Then, I'm using a pair of scissors to snip around the corner and turn the right side out. Next, I'm gonna place the back side on the front and the right side together and stitching them at the shoulder and both sides. At the bottom, I'm going to flip the facing out and stitching them together. Then, I will cut just a little excess fabric at the corner and turn the right side out, and keep going to hem the bottom. Next, I'm gonna pin the sleeve into the armhole, stitching them together and overlooking by my serger. Moving on to the color, I prepared two identical panels with white for main color and pink for subsidiary color. Now, I'm gonna place them on each other at the right side and stitching around. Then, I'm going to snip at the corner and trim a little bit excess fabric and turn the right side out. Next, I will pass the seam allowance to the subsidiary collar side and stitching right beside the seam. Before connect the collar to the shirt, I'm gonna stitch in on the button line part from the top down 10 cm to determine the breakpoint. Next, I'm stitching on the main front from top to the breakpoint. Then snip at there, push the seam allowance to the facing side and stitching them together to the bottom. Now, it's time to pin the collar to the neckline and stitching them together. After finished shirt, I'm moving on to the pant. I use white fabric for the bottom and I also fold fabric to cut this part. Now, I'm gonna connect the bottom onto the leg of pant by sewing machine and overlocking by my serger. After that, I'm gonna stitch in on top right beside the seam. Then, overlocking the raw fabric. And stitching the inner leg of pant together by my sewing machine. And now, I'm going to connect two legs of pant together at the cross seam. Last step is waistband. To making this, I prepare some elastic, how to fit with my knees, and connect the end together. Now, I pin the elastic to the pant and overlocking. Then, I just fold the elastic part to the wrong side and stitch in my sewing machine to finish. And here's the final result. She actually loved it and want to wear it as soon as I gift it to her. Hope you like my tutorial and see you next Thursday. Bye!